I'm going to show you how to make a stab bind book. So you have your thread, and I use dental floss. Dental floss is inexpensive waxed linen, which will make a really strong book when you bind it with that. Or you can buy waxed linen already, but there's always dental floss, and it's usually really inexpensive, or you already have some in your house. And then you'll need some needles, a couple needles to bind the book, and then some of these little clamps. These clamps are very useful to hold the pages together. And also something sharp, like a thumbnail, or a thumbtack, or a pin. Or you can also use a bookbinder's tool called an owl, and this is very sharp and will poke the holes in the paper. And a pencil if you have one around. Also a bone folder. This helps fold the pages better and folds it really strong. And my cat is here, Sempi. Sempi, you gonna watch me do this? Okay, so first what you wanna do, oh yeah, and come on, kitty, go, go, go. And go, 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 go. Thank you. And also a ruler. And the first thing you want to do is cut all of your paper to the size of the book that you want. So what I do instead of using scissors is I just tear the paper. So I use my bone folder to fold the page. And then I flip that over, and with the ruler I can just tear it right off. So I use this as my cutter. I'm just going to cut some more paper. And you can use the scissors or a paper cutter or there's my cat, Semi. I'll do one more piece of paper. Simpy, wait, be right here. And one more. All right. And then I'll put these to the side. Sammy, come on, give me my paper. Sorry, my cat is on the paper. Sammy, give me this. Thank you. And also, so I have my sheets of paper for the book, and then I also have two. Sammy, this is way. And I also have, okay, so I have the paper for the book, maybe at least 20 pages. And then I have the 2 pieces cut down of, this is like firmer paper than this, and these are going to be the covers, the back and front cover. And so Sempi, okay, so Semi might be here while we're doing this, and so I'm going to line up the pages even on all sides, and one side is going to have all of the pages to one side where I will bind this, and the other is where this will open. Okay, so I'm just going to clip this, put the clamps on there to hold it in place. And this is the side I'm binding, so I have to decide where I want to line up my holes. So I usually go right in the middle and a little bit, oh maybe that's off, a little bit over from the side. And I'll do another one here and another one here. And you can make as many holes as you want. So those are just my guides for where I'll poke the holes. And then I'm going to use my thumbtack to press into the paper to then create the hole where I will bind through. So this takes a little pressure. And I'll put the holes in all of them. Just poking the holes through. And then I'm going to finish that off with the sharp tool. And this just helps me poke all the way through. Here. Okay, so I have my holes. Let me poke them on the other side more. Sammy. Hi, bud. You awake? Okay. So I'll put that back in there because it's sharp. And now that we have our holes, now I can start binding. Sammy, come on, move over here. Go over there. Go over there. Watch from there. Uh-oh, he's gonna like the string. So, now I have my thread and needle. Sammy, no. Okay, so I'm going to start sewing that, and I'm going to go from the back of whatever side is the cover, and I'll start at one of the ends here. So let me put that through the first hole, And this is where my cat's really going to like this. Sammy, you gotta get down, bud. You gotta get down. Doing this from home is a challenge. Okay, so I threaded that first hole. And I'm going to leave a little at the end just hanging there. So leave a little there. And then I'm going to go around and back into that hole. No, 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 no. And so make sure that's really tight. And then I'm going to go into the next hole. And I use this to just pull it through. Sempasucho, no, Baba. No, 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 no. Come on, come on. Go over here. Look at this. Come on. Okay, sorry. Sorry, cat. No. Oh, he's back. And then I'm going to go through that hole again. And so that's the first 2 holes. And then I'll go through this one. And then I'll go through it again. So go through the back of that hole, around. And then through the 4th hole. And then I'll go through that one again. Make sure that's really tight. And then I'll go through the final hole on this side. And pull that through. So that's the first side of the binding. And now I'm going to go back through that last hole. And I'm going to go there. And then I'm going to go through it one more time. Don't play with that. And this last one is going to go around here. So I'll tie that real tight. And so that's the first side, and now we're going to do the back side that will fill the rest of these. So you go through this hole again. Go through there. And then through this one. No, Stumpy. No, stay right there. No, no, no. Oh, bless you. And then through this hole here. this through. And then we made it back to this first hole. And I'm going to put the needle through again. And pull that through. And this one is going to complete that. Let me take this back. And then that final, I'm going to put it through one last time. Do that last hole. Oh, shoot. Made another hole. Let's see what happens. And this last one is going to round that off right there. And then I'm going to put this under to tie it off. And both sides, yep. And then I'm going to tie this so it's really strong. And then I'm just going to cut these strings off. And so now I will take the binder clips off. And you have a really nice strong book. And if you want to open it better, you can create a sort of seam right here, which I'll do by scoring the paper where I want it to sort of open. And so I'll just use my bone folder and create a line there that will then, and then maybe use the ruler to sort of fold that. And now you have a page that can open. And then if you want, you can do that with the rest of the pages too, with your hand. And you have a really nice notebook now. So this is a very classic, simple stab bind book. And once you get really good at these, you can make so many. It's easy to make addition books with this style of simple, easy binding that's thousands of years old.